it up because it's so intense. It'd be too much to digest. So I bring it with humor and take you right back. So you find a Levite bringing all he had, Joseph. A Levite who used to get the tithe, who had the storehouse. But there was a change, says Hebrew. There's been a change in the law. Jesus came and fulfilled the whole thing with love your neighbor as you love yourself. The fulfillment of all what God is about is L-O-V-E, fulfillment. Because the Lord works no ill against his neighbor. You don't need no jailhouse, you need no guns, you need no airplane dropping bombs if you love each other. That's why the world will never solve its own, but they're doing it from, where it is, from an objective point of view, not a subjective point of view, talking about their hearts need to be changed, and that's not for them, God, to be changed. Daniel said, two sit at the table, lying to each other. They ain't lying to each other. God, we are in it. And it's not going to get better. What's happening is going to be worse and worse. See what happened in Mali the other day at the hotel? What happened in Paris? What happened right before the plane coming down? What happened? We are in it, and it's not going to stop. But God can secure his people through his own word. Upholding all things work by the word that's of his power. That word is in you. That word will secure you. That you fear not. As Elder was saying this morning, driving your car, don't take for granted you ended up going somewhere. Because somebody, look how many people are killed every year. Over 30,000 folks are killed in cars every year. Every year, over 30,000 folks every year. Why not us? Because God has kept us. When you get back in your house, say, Lord, I thank you for keeping me from the evil. Every time you get in your car, drive your car, go back home, thank you for somebody on the highway with you while you driving, going to work. Coming from where somebody got killed. Lord. Somebody got killed this morning somewhere in the car. We take so much for granted. Say, I could have been dead. No, you could have been nothing. God has your day's number. Not the devil, God has it. Teach us. Teach us. Teach us. So, Paul wrote to the church that were in 2 Corinthians and the book of Galatians. Now, if they were on the law to give, why did Paul go out and work with his hand? That he would be chargeable to no man. Y'all hear me? He said, are they apostles? I speak foolishly. More. They boasted, but they bring people unto them. You keep every dime you got, but you're blessed for giving. You know, no compulsion by God nor man to give what you work for. That's yours. But what if you didn't have the health to work for? What if you didn't have the mind to work for? That's a gift from God. Yes, sir. To be able to get up in the morning and get out of bed, that's a gift from God. Lord. Your mind said time to get up, you get up, brush your teeth, brush your teeth. I mean, that's all following what's on the inside of you, and your body reacting to your very spirit. Don't take for granted anything. If you're able to eat and swallow your food, thank God for it. If you have food to eat, thank God for it. Sometimes things have to happen that you appreciate the freedom. Like when I was incarcerated, I had to go by a schedule. Had to go by a schedule. Even if the place was beautiful where I was, just a beautiful place, but barbed wire was all the way around it. I used to sit upstairs and watch the cars go by. Because my freedom was taken from me. And early in the morning, on my birthday, when I was one of the few people that gave an outdated ticket. I was one of the few people that said, you're going home this day, and they kept their word. They bought my ticket 2 weeks ahead of time. I couldn't even change my ticket. It's been paid for it already. Well, that early in the morning when I'm leaving January 27th on my birthday. Yeah, I had such people. That was a treat to me to send me home on my birthday. I said, Mr. Organ, I'm going on my birthday. He said, you want to stay longer? I said, man, don't play with me. He was about 67. We became friends. We became really friends. And that morning when I was leaving, I looked back at the compound and I did this. And I thought of the men I was leaving. I left some friends. I left some real friends in that place. The day that they moved me over, I was in the place where you didn't have much activity at all. I had to bring your food to you by the side of your bed for 5 minutes. I was in that place. When they took me over to what they call the Prince of the Floors, 10-2, building 10, floor 2. That's what everybody wanted to get. That's what they put me in 10-2. And the evening I got up, the early evening, 3 men came to my room. They brought candy, pop, cookies, pictures. They said, we want to welcome you. These were the 3 leaders on the floor. The guys that can cook. One guy was a big guy. Everybody had to obey him. But that's the favor God gave to me. The day that I got over there, the evening I got over there, and a few minutes time, they heard I was coming. I didn't know that. I didn't know they were paying attention to me. But the evening I got over, they came to my room and gave me gifts. So we want to welcome you to the floor. You talking about some favor this man had. Just being who I was. You understand? And then I ministered, the Muslim brother, Charles, they said, we want you to come and minister to us, Muslim brother. But when they got out on the compound, I want to minister, all the time came. And it was just like I was standing in the pool, that boy was up in there. I forgot where I was. I was up in there. And the people got blessed and the word got out. The word got out. Paul wrote about giving. And he wrote, especially in 2 Corinthians 8:9, it shows proof of your love. It ain't about a walk. It's showing proof of your love. The New Testament is about showing proof of your love. Oh, yeah, you can say it all you want to. We responded this morning. But the only proof that we are of God is what we do toward people. Whether you're enemy, whether it's your brother, whether it's a friend, it's what you do. And Nash himself, he's so liberal, he said, I learned it from you. That's all he ever said me. He said, I got a good example before me. That's all he ever said. I got a good example before me. What do you want from God? I'm asking that question. It's not a rhetorical question. I don't know what you're going to say. But if God grants you grace, you have a heart and mind to please Him, and He sees that. Whatever God calls good in a timely manner, He'll give it to you. He will actually give it to you. Sometimes you could even desire and ask Him. It'll show up. I'm speaking from experience. If you were a diligent person before God saved you, you'll be a diligent person after God saved you. If you were not diligent, then God began to obey God, you will become diligent. Are you hearing? God has brought this ministry into a wealthy place. I didn't say me, this ministry has been brought into a wealthy place. I sent an email out yesterday on